Property tax reform was a top priority going into the legislative session, which draws to a close a week from tomorrow. The House passed a measure last week that Speaker Dade Phelan calls the largest tax cut in state history. SB 3 originated in the Senate but was significantly tweaked in the House. Because it was changed, it has to go back to the Senate for another round of approvals, and it's unclear if there's support for this version. So that bill is one to watch this week. The House took the weekend off. House lawmakers were required to advance Senate bills through committee by this past midnight, and that means those bills can no longer be considered unless they're attached to other legislation. That includes SB 8, which would create school vouchers. Governor Abbott had complained that the House version was too weak and has threatened to call a special session until they come up with one he'd approve. Among the dozens of other Senate bills that died due to House inaction, a 10-year minimum for gun-related crimes, reinstating a felony penalty for illegal voting, holding doctors and insurers financially liable for transition-related care, banning critical race theory from Texas universities, and penalties for libraries that host drag queens reading books. More bills authored by the Senate could die if they're not placed on the full House's agenda by 10 o'clock tonight. The House Calendar Committee will meet 5 hours prior to figure it all out. And we all have to operate under a budget, and so does the Senate. A budget is the #1 prerogative for a session, and it's not worked out yet. It's usually left toward the end, and lawmakers have a record $32 billion surplus to work with. Our Y'all-Tix team, Jason Wheeler and Jason Whiteley, are heading down to Austin next week, and they'll have live reports from the Capitol starting tomorrow on WFAA News at 10.